Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to this InfernoKun here with my teaser breakdown for episode 3 of Batman The Telltale Series, titled New World Order, and we have the synopsis for the episode below on the in-game screen saying, with Gotham on the brink and Bruce under fire, a new generation of supervillains rise to prominence and threaten to overturn the traditional institutions of power. And some of those elements, like, of course, Gotham on the brink and Bruce under fire, and then, super villains in a way, some of those things seem to be teased in the teaser for episode 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you guys, and then I'll go ahead and break it down.
Next time on Batman The Telltale Series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
Now, depending on who you saved at the end of episode 2, you will have either Selina or Harvey talking about how you saved them and that it isn't really over yet. But Selina, she says, you don't know these people, Bruce, as if she is kind of scared of them, saying you don't know them and what they're capable of, and that could be just a sign of Selina actually being afraid of the Children of Arkham and what they're able to do. Now, on the flip side, if you go ahead and save Harvey, he says, Batman saved me. So that could be a great thing in the eyes of the people, depending on who you choose, because Batman saving Harvey could be a great act in terms of Batman being a great person and saving Harvey Dent from getting two-faced or have his face actually burned off. But he says also, but I know this isn't over. And then proceeds to say, who are these people, Bruce? So pretty much Harvey not getting burned or actually saving Selina could result in many different things between Harvey and, Catwoman, of course. So you save Selina. I guess, Harvey, of course, he gets his face burned, and he probably won't be too happy about that, which could lead to him maybe being evil. I'm not sure, because, of course, in the teaser or in the epilogue of the episode, basically he says Harvey won't be the same after this. So, of course, if you go ahead and save Harvey, he kind of like, okay, this isn't over, so what's going to happen with him not being burned, and how will he actually end up in episode 3 and beyond? So let's go ahead and move on based on that information to the next part of the teaser. Basically, with Alfred and, of course, Bruce, we have the news going on talking about the people or the citizens of Gotham being scared of the Children of Arkham and who is actually next on their list, and also that Penguin is nowhere to be found. So of course Alfred's looking a bit worried, and at one point Bruce kind of like looks pretty mad at Alfred. So I'm wondering if Alfred knew about this as well, because of course Thomas Wayne, sending Esther Cobblepot to Arkham is pretty bad, and is definitely a cause of all this. So I'm wondering what Alfred knows about this, and if he actually knew, because Bruce wouldn't be too happy about that. But at some points in episode 2, I guess Alfred was kind of learning new things as well about what Thomas did. But I'm wondering if the whole Esther Cobblepot thing was on the list of things that Alfred knew about from Thomas Wayne. So pretty much that would be very interesting to see how, Bruce and Alfred actually fall out a little bit based on this new information about Thomas Wayne. So go ahead and move on to the next scene, basically, where we have this view of the Arkham Asylum and basically the whole memorial, or the future memorial they were planning on doing. We have, of course, Penguin coming up and leading his Children of Arkham to there. So I'm wondering if they'll go ahead and raid the asylum, because basically that is where Esther was actually condemned to stay at because of Thomas, and it would make sense because, Penguin wants to basically undo all the wrongs that happened to him. And we also have some dialogue in this little part of the teaser saying, well, at the beginning we had, of course, what sounds like Harvey saying that people aren't really too happy with Bruce because of what Thomas did, sending innocents to Arkham. And then we had, of course, this woman saying that they want to decide Bruce's future at Wayne Enterprises. So pretty much that could mean that Bruce Wayne might not have his company or might not have any kind of deciding factor at his company in the future. So I'm wondering if they will actually have Bruce Wayne just off of Wayne Enterprises as a whole. That would be crazy to see. So let's go ahead and move on to the next part we have of Vicky Vale and of course Batman. We see here Vicky saying, do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting? Now at this point pretty much Bruce Wayne is being looked at by the children of Arkham, I would guess. So yeah, Bruce Wayne isn't really too safe at the moment because of course the children of Arkham want him, and basically the media isn't really too happy with him as well. So Vicky's like, do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting? So yeah, even Vicky Vale is actually questioning that as well. And this will be Vicky Vale and of course Batman's first time encountering or at least conversating to each other, because you know how of course Bruce Wayne and Vicky and Batman, they kind of have this kind of like triangle in a way. And at some points in the comics, Bruce Wayne and Vicky got very, very close to the point where Vicky actually suspected Bruce of being Batman at one point, but it was kind of like a little bit of a ongoing thing. So I'm wondering what's going to happen between Vicky Vale and of course Batman in a scene with them together. But of course we had Bruce looking back, or at least Batman looking back in the eyes of Bruce, just kind of offended by thinking that he's not worth protecting. But let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the teaser. We have, of course, Selina and Bruce once again in the Wayne Manor. Now she says, or at least Bruce says, what do you want from me? And then of course Selina says, you know what I want, which is, not vague at all, by the way, because, she didn't want the kiss in episode 2, so what does she want? I don't know. I don't know what she wants. Maybe we'll actually find out in episode 3. I doubt it, but we'll find out what she actually wants. So let's go ahead and move on to the next part of this teaser. We have, of course, with the Batman and the leader of the children of Arkham. He's saying no more hiding, not for anyone. So then we have, of course, Batman looking across at the thugs and the leader walking by, and then we hear Penguin's voice saying Bruce Wayne's finally going to get what's coming to him. So yeah, Oz seems to want to go after Bruce Wayne for some reason. Like, what's coming to him? Like, what's coming to him? Like, what did Bruce Wayne do to deserve what his dad did? That's what I'm wondering, why Penguin actually wants to go after Bruce Wayne, and also the leader here as well, because he's a leader guy trying to basically pull the strings of Penguin and their thugs. So I'm wondering what's going to go on between Penguin and Bruce, because they were childhood friends at one point. They were friends at one point, and of course having Esther thrown into Arkham Asylum by Thomas Wayne, that would definitely leave a sour taste in Penguin's mouth about the Wayne. So he could just be throwing blind hate over to Bruce because of what his dad did, or it could be something else that Bruce have done, because obviously he's kind of mad about Bruce not doing anything to his part of town. So he might think that Bruce might have sat back and done nothing over the years after what happened to his mother and Thomas and everything else. So that's what I'm thinking here. So pretty much at the end we hear Alfred basically saying, Bruce, Bruce. So I'm wondering if the children of Arkham or Penguin has gotten a hold of Bruce Wayne, or basically not Batman, but Bruce himself, just gotten a hold of him in his, Bruce self. So I'm wondering what's going to happen there between the children of Arkham and of course Bruce or Batman in this whole revolution happening in Gotham City. So that's pretty much my teaser breakdown for episode 3, New World Order. Just talking about the New World Order that Penguin's trying to create with the leader of the children of Arkham, whose identity I do not know, by the way, but I will make a video speculating about who the person could actually be. That will be coming sometime this week maybe, but I do have a list of people that I think could be involved, or at least under that mask. So thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you guys have not already. I'm InfernoKun. You have been watching my little breakdown for episode 3, and I'll catch you guys next time on Batman.